These are something I'm going to read out loud, actually. In the sting of things, Nubian's gaze is transfixed upon the crowds until he spies you. What business do you have with me? My apologies. You were Rook Elu's quest, were you not? I am Nubian, and I have journeyed far from the northern valleys of Saktural to reach this grand city. Tell me, traveler, what is your name? Ferio, rest assured I shall remember it. A shame that we must meet under these unfortunate circumstances. My village's prized possession was among the treasures stolen by the passage of the Unbound. It is known as the Heart Sting, and the soul of a dread scorpion. One of the Turalvitral is sealed within. The creature once hunted its prey using an array of toxins produced within its body, and was a menace to all. Those granted the heartstring gifts may wield this fearsome power as they see fit. We believe the thieves have already taken it across the ocean to Eorzea, and it will doubtless wreak havoc in the wrong hands. Thus, I seek a healer to remedy any harm wrought by the heartstring's toxins in that faraway land. I won't mince words. You are precisely the sort of man I seek, and we must act quickly to avoid the worst. Will you lend us your aid? Aiding those in need is what I do best. You have my gratitude. To the matter at hand, then. While I was making inquiries here in Tuliolal regarding the thieves' whereabouts, some Eorzean merchant told me a rather intriguing tale. Specifically, those returning from Limsalominsa brings fell tidings, tales of able-bodied men and women suddenly losing their visions. An all too familiar account, as our stings allows mastery over all manner of poisons, including those that inflict temporary blindness. A great deal of training is required to properly utilize the scorpion's gifts, but the blinding toxin is one of the simplest to wield. It seems to me that brigands are the masterminds of these strange incidents, harnessing the treasure's power for their own and nefarious ends. Loashkana, the village elder's daughter, makes for Limsalominsa in pursuit of the Heartsting. I intend to set sail with her, but my foot was badly injured by a strange mechanical doll during the thieves' ambush. Loashkana insisted I remain here to recover, and she would not take no for an answer. I must ask that you cross the sea in my stead and provide Loashkana your aid, considering that our enemy wields deadly poisons. The danger is too great for her to face alone. Based on when she departed, I presume she arrived at her destination by now. She boarded a merchantman captained by a woman named Paul Bruda, who is primarily based in Limsalominsa. She was able to help you locate Loashkana. Or she may be able to help you locate Loashkana. So let's travel to Limsalominsa. Well... I see. I actually have some... thing I need to do with this class. So let's do that quickly. Oh, fairy tale come true. The game requires you to help to put forth theories to prove. Oh, let's see. Video, how fruiters might you spare a moment? I recently received a word that you've been researching the scholars of Nym at the behest of more skilled members. Is that right? I see, and as a result you can now call upon a fairy to aid you. Fascinating. Might I trouble you to meet me downstairs in the practice area? There's something I very much wish for you to try. I forgot that they actually changed something with this job, so I actually need to go and do this. So I actually have like access to all my abilities. And they changed this like a good while ago. I think it was during the last expansion. My apologies for the wait. As for what it is, what I wish for you to attempt, it is a technique similar to what you already employed with your EG. Or EGI. Now, would you be so kind as to call forth your fairy? How charming, the tales do little to capture its beauty. This fairy is no doubt manifested in the image of that which you most closely associate with fairies, but my research suggests this form is not immutable. Indeed, though a fundamental form may have been incorporated into the original incantation with sufficient concentration, I believe it possible to supplant this form with the image of another entity. Try conjuring the fairy once more, this time with a carbuncle in your mind's eye. Remarkable, and with only a single attempt. Would seem my theory holds, meaning this transformation should be merely superficial and has done naught that affects its capacity for healing. Very good. With that we may conclude this little experiment. If you would follow me upstairs. I guess I will. And upstairs we go. Thank you again for your help, video. That proved to be quite the spectacle. I should hope you make use of what we learned here today. I dare say your fairy appearance may be without limit. Your fairy appearance can now be altered by using /pet glamour. For example, you wish to change the appearance of Eos to appear as Ruby Carbuncle, use text command pet glamour Eos. Ruby Carbuncle. For further details, enter /pet glamour. And that was that. Also ads are starting, so let's wait. Hello ads, are you going to start or not? Oh, there we go. I kind of want to start also leveling fishing. Fishing is fun, especially if you do the ocean fishing. And botanist is way too slow, but I have to do it also. Oh. Pain. Let's see. Do I have any new? Oh, okay. Weird. And ads are over. God. What is this one? I need 200 wins in PvP in one certain map. But anyway, Valbruda. I am Valbruda, and if you were planning to sell your healing service to me and my crew, don't. The ship ain't setting sail for a short while. Looking for a Turali woman named Loshkana. She made the crossing with us. Trying to retrieve some sort of old treasure, as I recall. I told her Hawker's Alley was her best bet for the latest shadow, so you may find her wandering thereabouts. Keep an eye out for an Huron lass in red tunic carrying a spear on her back. She can't have gone too far. So let's go find her. It's the Hawker's Alley. And this way. And There she is. Oh, hello there, stranger. Can I help you? Newbie sent you to help, did he? Seeing as I've hit something of a dead end, your timing couldn't be better. I suppose proper introductions are in order then. I'm Luoxkana of Saktural, and you are? A pleasure to meet you, Video. With that, we're strangers and no longer. I'm not sure how much Newbie's already told you, but I assume you want to hear more about the Day of the Dead. My father and Newbie had just set up trap using one of the Harsting's toxins and were on their way to return the treasure to its resting place. But an evil presence stirred in the wilds that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes leapt from the shadows and gravely wounded them both. My father survived the encounter, thankfully, but he was unable to give chase and convalesces now in my home village. The culprit's face eluded him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man's and a woman's. He recognized neither, so we are certain they aren't from our village. Whoever those two were, they must have been the ones controlling the dolls before making off with the Harsting. Brooke, Ava said they're part of the passage of the Unbound, but I'm afraid that's all I know of the culprits. Still, that may change if I can ascertain the cause of the recent blinding incidents that have occurred here. Unfortunately, I haven't had much luck asking around. The thought of addressing even one person here is, well, overwhelming. When you're from a remote village like me, the few I attempt to speak with were too busy to even listen in the first place. You, on the other hand, look ready to take on the world. Or at least this city. I'm sorry to ask this of you so soon after we met, but could you help me gather the latest hearsay at the markets? Many thanks. I'll search the quieter district for clues in the meantime, and hopefully not get myself lost along the way. Oh, my throat is drying. Oh, let's go here first. Blinding incidents. I know of them. Started with some bad fruit at a stall in Walker's Alley. A few bites in and folks suddenly go writhing on the ground like beaches see serpents, claiming they can't see a bloody thing. I don't blame him for raising hells with the shopkeep neither. Poor swords couldn't move and even till the treatment came and they could see properly. The shopkeep was rightly furious about the whole ordeal and took it up with his longtime supplier. Escalated into a real spectacle, it did. Turns out the same problem was occurring at other stalls and with fruit from different suppliers. So it don't make sense to pin the blame on individual sellers if the whole supply chain is tainted. Even now nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I tell you. Then, next one, Svunberg. The recent chaos in the markets. I told the Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. If you're in a hurry, there's a Yellow Jacket making her rounds by way of the Fisherman Guild. She'd be good one to ask. Okay. Then last one, Rose. Why, yes, I know about the blinding incident. I experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from a local stall and took a few bites on my way home, but before I knew it, my vision went dark. I stood there shaking and crying, terrified of what would happen if the darkness never faded. I thought I was alone until I heard women nearby howling with laughter. Fortunately, I didn't suffer for long. A passing adventure cured my side with Esuna, and I went about the rest of my day as though nothing happened, but I haven't been able to look at fruit the same way since. Your investigations on Hawker's Alley has been proven successful, but you sense there is more to be found. Seek out the Yellow Jacket on patrol, who may have further details on the blinding incident. So, Fisherman's Guild. Will be good. You're video with, aren't you? The video with. It's an honor to meet the realm's wanted hero up close. Is there aught I can assist you with? I hear all sorts on my rounds, so if it's information you're after, you come to the right person. Oh yes, the serial blindings. They're causing a terrible ruckus around here. You know, a woman in red claims this way a few moments ago to Hold on, let me read that again. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago to ask about the very same. I take it you two are acquainted? Aha, I thought so. As I told her, another incident was reported yesterday morning. The victim bought fruit from a local vendor, took a few bites, then temporarily lost all vision, same as the rest. The vendor in question was last seen to the south of the Octant. So I'm headed there next to follow their trail. You're welcome to join me if it help your investigation. This way. Oh, alien citizen. And as soon as I look there, my FPS just dies. Video, is this man going to be alright? Can't move. He's paralyzed, we've got to do something. But I've no talent for healing magics, and I don't have any spine drops on me either. Perhaps Esuna might do the trick. I'm healed. I'm healed. Oh, thank the 12. And you lot, of course. Excellent work, video. On behalf of the Yellow Jackets, I owe you my thanks as well. Now I hate to ruin the mood, but I'll need to report this to my superiors. Could you tell us what transpired here before we found you, sir? It was awful, just awful, I tell you. I was walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a Lalapelin merchant suddenly called out on me. You, my good man, look exhausted, he said. Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweetest apples? You earn it. Nay, you deserve it. It was a tempting sales pitch, but I wasn't keen to gamble on potentially cursed fruit. Sensing my apprehension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat. He sounded sincere enough, even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted. Just a normal, honest-to-good's produce. He sold me the apple at a reasonable discount, and all seemed well. That is, until I took my first bite, and numbness spread through my body. Like wildfire, I collapsed to the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor and his food had suddenly betrayed me, yet I knew not how. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed from a few yalms away, and the vendor soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself. What with the whole not being able to move business, but between her laughing fits, she mentioned of a heart sting or some such. Oh, you poor dear, and this woman you mentioned, you're positive she spoke the word heart sting. As surely as the wind blows, for mercy, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings. But they've certainly stolen my dignity. I hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them. Ah, sigh. This is dangerous fruit we're dealing in. First blindness, now paralysis. But first things first, I should escort this man home. If you would mind to pursue the perpetrators further, then have a care out there, alright? And there's no doubt about it then, our thieves are at large, right here in Living Salominsa. The blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it is unsettling how quickly they learned to inflict paralysis as well. I just don't see what purpose this all serves. Were you able to learn anything of their motives? So they take pleasure in their victim's pain, but nothing more. At least nothing more that we know of. Whatever their true aim may be, we must discover it quickly, before more victims suffer at their hands. Sigh. A hunter must adapt to their environment if they wish to snare their prey. But I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in yellow for any new information they acquire on the heart sting's whereabouts. If no, when we come across any promising leads, I hope I can count on you to support again. Let's see. I guess we can continue. Closing purpose problems on purpose. Loshkana seeks a word of advice. Say video, can you spare a moment? I'll try to start on a positive note, and then the good news is that there would be no further incidents involving poisoned fruit. I should be happy about that, but it's not exactly conducive to tracking down our thieves, despite my best attempts. My investigations at a standstill. Sunny yellow jacket. Video. I bring news from the Coral Tower. A Lalafelin man matching the description of that fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with Huron woman. It seems they are making for airport. We increased patrols of late, so if I had to guess, the culprits are finding it harder to operate within the city. Seems we forced them to withdraw from the time being. Airport, you say? That's on this island, isn't it? Yes, that's right. It's possible to go on foot, but the ferry by the Fishermen's Guild can take you straight there. While we Yellow Jacket must continue to keep an eye on things here, it's reassuring to know an adventurer of Peter's caliber is on the case. If you plan to pursue the suspects, Airport's your best bet. That said, I should get back to work. It was an honor to meet you and your friend, Video. Safe travels to both of you, and give those crooks a good thrashing for me. The city's protectors place so much trust in your abilities. I'm lucky to have you on my side. When I first set sail for Eorzea, I feared I'd never see the hard sting again, but we are one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we'd best find our way to the port town before that pair of troublemakers defiles another food supply. I'll go ahead and take the ferry. Meet me in airport once you're ready. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh, there you are, Video. Your welcome sight among such unfamiliar scenery. The fair skipper was eager to teach me all about this area on the right here, so I believe I have a general idea of what's what. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings on a hunt this important. I asked him about our merchant, but he said he hadn't seen a pair like that. The skipper did mention another mention though. One who's well versed in the comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone's sighted our unlikely duo, it's him. Let's hope it's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gates to Skull Valley, so let's start there. He matches the skipper's description. I think we found our merchant. Knowledgeable merchant. Hey, can I help you? Alalafin and Hugh traveling together. I spied him, though I'd never seen him before. They certainly made an impression. They sold some potions and elixirs to pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap, from what I could tell. If those merchants really are our culprits, then those potions are most likely tainted with toxins. Toxins, you say? That don't bode well. The adventurers who told them a murderer named Vissolum and conjurer named Zerik already left for their next job. They said they were escorting one of the local farmers over the Swift Perch. Oh, they're good lads, the two of them. They've been making life easier for the small folk here ever since they arrived. And I'd hate to see something happen to them. Someone needs to warn them about those potions right quick. Leave that to us. Swift Perch is southeast of here, yes. Let's find them before the poison takes hold. I know where. Oh, there. Okay. Let's see. I have no idea how to play this class. Some to you. Thank the gods you found us when you did. Those potion sellers must have swindled us. One short of elixir was all it took to send Zerik into the most furious fit of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell. Who are you calling a poor bastard? If the hard sting toxins are at work here, we should be able to cleanse them with Esuna, just like last time. Oh, sorry, did you say... Oh, sorry. We'll have plenty of time to chat after Zerik stops hiccuping up a storm. I hate to ask more of you, but if you could cast Esuna on my partner, I'd be much appreciated. I can speak again. You have my thanks. Bloody hells. First we waste our hard-earned coin on poison potions, and now there are killer mammoths on the loose. What's the world coming to? Who goes there? Saw yourself. Oh me, oh my, our spear-wielding friend is sharp of eye. You're the frauds from Airport. Artful alchemist. Why yes, and watching your scrawny compatriots suffer was the highlight of our evening. I admit the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups. It was comedy at its finest. Cold-blooded goldsmith. Perhaps the elixir reacted with the venom. Regardless, we've had our fill of fun from the results, so I shan't complain. Venom, then you must be the thieving cowards from the passage of the Unbound. Oh my sweet fairy apple, you know us. I suppose that means we are famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the passage of the Unbound alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Ellerete. And I'm so very, very pleased to make your acquaintance. Kogonova at your service. Ellerete's helping hand and master of mammoths. Your garb is ever familiar to me, my dear. Don't tell me. You hail from that little village in Tural, don't you? My goodness, you come a long way. How was the voyage? Enjoying the sights? Enough. You got a lot of explaining to do, starting with the reason you took the hosting. Is this part of your organization's grand scheme? Well, the apple bites back. It is true that my unbound compatriots harbor all of the ambitions, yes, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave the mires of chaos they've promised me. I am to bring more laughter into this dreary world. One mischief and few handy poisons at a time. Kogonova and I are having oodles of fun expanding our repertoire of toxic treats. Oh, that's our going. Let's wait. Let's await. And that should be over. Oh, let's see. Yet there's no greater kill to our thrills than a healer who can whisk our hard work away. Unless, of course, I master a toxin even he can't cure. Oh, I do love a challenge. Now I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done, and we've a busy schedule ahead of us. Mammoths to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now. No, wait, damn you. Oh, that sten smells like a corpse just shat itself. This order is too much to bear. Take me home to 12's wood. Risulm, the air is clearer there. Oh no, don't you dare give out on me, Serik. We still got a job to do. We mustn't keep our client waiting any longer, but we're in your debt. Thank you again for everything, Miss Luashkana. And this here's video. Take care of each other out there. Sigh. Much as I'd like to track down the Unbound, I know better than to tread further into their territory without a plan. For now, I think it best we return to Lim Salaminsa. Lim Salaminsa. And death of my FPS. Oh, thank you for the support back there, video. This one truly does work wonders. And at Elrate, I can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils, knowing that this is all some sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heart sting for her own amusement? Honestly, even the youngest children in my village have more sense. Still, we did make progress. Now that the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I'll keep you appraised of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back with the hunt before long. Ba-da-da. I really should learn how to play healer. Because honestly, most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Oh well, let's continue. Living among the deadly, Loskana is staring wistfully into the horizon. Oh, it's you, Firia. You'll have to forgive the dour mood, I just don't understand it. How is it that Elrit and Gogonova can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities, yet remain unable to track them down? I've been following the latest hearsay, but I haven't had much luck. Not a soul seen them since the incident with Wislam and Serik. But that's not to say I've given up entirely. Now that they know I'm on their trail, I suspect they're using my unfamiliarity. That's the word. With this island to their advantage, I dare say they're lying low outside the village, the city. Man. That's why I propose a trip to the Morabit Dry Docks. Folk here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself, so it seems as good place as any. If you're game, I'll meet you there. Sure, let's go. Bum, bum, bum. High strung shipwright. Where in the hell could he have gone? Oh, there you are, video. While I was waiting for you, this fellow came asking for help. Sorry to trouble you, but my little brother's gone missing, and I could use a hand finding him. He said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around, but the next thing I knew, he was gone. Lad's probably got himself lost. Oh, that poor dear. I know we still have the hardest thing to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother, if that's alright with you. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll find him all the faster with your help. Ye have me thanks. My brother wouldn't say boo to a goose, so I doubt he'd leave the dogs on his own. He's got mop or red hair like mine, so you'll know him when you see him. We'll keep an eye out. I know you're itching to search for him as well, but could I ask you to wait here in case he comes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck. A red-headed youth. Sniffles up. I'm scared. Where are you? Huh? You're here to take me back to my brother. Well, you found the little one, video. I'm so glad he's safe. I just wanted to see the ships my brother was working on. I thought I could see him better from higher up, but I lost my way. It sounds like you've had quite the adventure, but you were very brave today. So I'll tell you a secret, even grown-ups get lost. I have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map. Really? I guess I'm not the only one. A smile, we like to see those. Now your brother's very worried about you, so can you promise me you won't go wandering off on your own again? I promise I should say sorry to my brother too. Let's take him back then. Oh, you're a lifesaver, both of you. You deserve proper reward, but I ain't got much to offer at the moment. Oh, we're in no need of coin, just some information if you have it. Have you seen a Huron woman and Lalafelin man around the docks in recent days? One is an alchemist and the other goldsmith. They'd likely have a few mammoths with them as well. If not, have you heard any rumors of food or drink that causes ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness perhaps? Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything or anyone like that. Sorry I couldn't be of more help to you. That's alright. Knowing they haven't been around the docks is equally helpful. Well, that's good at least. I'll be praying to the navigator you both find who you're looking for. Any road, the two of us ought to be heading home. Thanks again for everything. Good fortune and safe travels to to ye both. I still no word of the Unbound, but at least we could help those brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they'll naturally wander off on their own adventures. I don't blame that man for worrying as much as he did. Something tells me you speak from personal experience. I do, in fact. I'm the oldest sibling in my family. I can't tell you how many times I've had to search for my brothers and sisters when they were growing up. Now that I think on it, I've barely even told you about my family or my village or anything really. I'd be happy to share a few stories if you like. The ocean view here is beautiful, so we may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. My people hail from the northern valleys of Sakturala. We are a close-knit community of hunters, for the most part. Children are given spears, well, practice ones before they even learn to walk. And we hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Is it that surprising? It seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in the veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injury on a hunt can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. Yet no matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the hard sting proves vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies the beast we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones that would normally kill an grown adult if ingested. The husting allows us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in the lands where others dare not to tread. It always has. I suppose that's why I never imagined someone like Elrede would take that away from us. When I left our village, food stores were well stocked, but I can bear the thought of my younger brothers and sisters going hungry. I must return the husting as soon as I can, for their sake. I wish to bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thank you for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be right. I know it. But I've kept you long enough. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsalominsa, don't you? Back to Limsalominsa. Bibidi-babidi-boo. So, back there. That was a much needed reprieve, but we'll need to plan for our next destination and soon. Well now, fancy meeting you here, says Wislam. It's good to see you two again. What brings you to Limsalominsa? Nothing of import really, just a bit of restocking before our next job, but we happened to spot you along the way. Didn't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived on Switchbird in one piece, thanks to your timely assistance. Indeed, while I regret that you had to see us in such a pitiable state, we're both grateful for your aid. When we last met, you spoke of pushing those two charlatans, did you not? Yes, that's right. They've stolen a precious heirloom from my village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place. So that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two were, we've not seen hide nor hair of them in Airport since. No word of any incidents like ours either. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows for long. If we sniff out any suspicious incidents while we're out and about, we'll keep you informed. I won't say no to some extra pair of eyes around the island. I made my base of operations here in the city. If you hear even a peep about poisoning, you know where to find us. Well, we may not have found any leads on Ellereed, but I'm glad we had a chance to chat. And with Wislam and Cedric on our side, things are looking up. For now, I'll keep in touch with our newfound allies. Should I hear any news on our culprits, I'll be sure to let you know. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see. I do kind of want to continue, but I might maybe do it tomorrow. I have a feel like I want to take a, just do a short stream today. Just short stream today. So yeah, I guess we will continue tomorrow with the job quest and the job quests in whole. And tomorrow I think I'm going to push it a little bit more. Maybe, finish this one, maybe start and maybe even finish the next one. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I think that's all for today.